Hey guys. Hey, it's Martin. It's Martin Shkreli here.
Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but you change your sexuality out of nowhere, because I said you would.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, hey, what did I fucking say, dummy? Can you listen?
Alright.
Not that there's nothing
Quiet down.
wrong with that, but you change your sexual position immediately.
Is it drinking night at the homeless shelter? Is it drinking night at the homeless shelter?
Hey, Shkreli. Why?
You've been snorting too much copium, Millie?
Hey guys, it's Shkreli here. Why the fuck is this stock going up? It's...
Have you not seen the cult-like behavior behind it?
Yeah, I'm short. I'm short and it's going up. This isn't fair. I don't like it.
Yo, Martin, I think we all generally try to tell you that there's no common sense when a cult's behind.
Oh, wait a minute. The same commentary. Are you guys picking on the short bus again?
You think that I'm new to the stock market or something? Why the fuck did the stock go up today? The stock was at 17, and I thought about covering. I was like, nah, it's gonna keep going down. It fucking closed at 23.
No, it's 22.
Something has to be done. Now!
The put premium is so elevated now.
I don't get put premium this and that. Make the fucking price drop. Somebody.
Do you want to speak to the market's manager, Martin, or what?
I want to speak to the manager. Ken Griffin.
Just wait till the 15th. It's gonna break in half on the 15th. Don't just wait.
My other short's gone up too.
You know what he's doing.
We have a team meeting with the manager on Monday morning, so just make sure you come.
I need an emergency Citadel bailout meeting. I can't handle this.
We'll schedule it for Tuesday at 2.
No. Now. There's a secret aftermarket.
Get on the phone with Kenny G.
There is?
Take care of it.
Do you guys know there's a secret? Oh, you guys probably are invited. It's Saturday and Sunday trading sessions, New York Stock Exchange, invite only. That's where most of the volume actually happens.
It's like a WAN party.
Be careful, even if you say things that just, people will just assume you're telling the truth.
I printed fucking crazy synthetics today. It didn't help.
And Lord, did make Amy or Ben or anything co-host as national speaker? Because I'm trying to add more speakers, so we cannot add any more. We won't have one co-host.
Bye-bye.
I invited Ben.
Is that fucking guy Travis here? God damn it. Him and his idiot.
I removed him
Did you
for
see
Keith,
how
and
dumb
then
his
Keith
word
was
is?
belligerent, so I removed Keith for you. You missed it, Martin. I was explaining my entire short thesis is that I think every hedge fund or war is something with me mistake. And Travis is the long side.
Yeah.
The short thesis I need.
Double down my conviction every single time I hop in when he hears he opens his mouth.
Yeah, but that,
That's your problem, I know.
Okay, someone who else wants to co-host? I invited Ben, he didn't accept. Enrique did not accept. Who wants to co-host?
I'll co-host.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, I'm sick of this stock going up. I'm sick of the apes making money. I was long at 13, 14. I thought it was cute. Thought it was cool. It was fun. All right. Sold at 16. Great. Put some money in my pocket. Started shorting, and now I'm fucking mad. It's not supposed to happen like this. This has to end now. I don't want to see...
It's a historical trend, though. Every time it goes on one of these little jogging expeditions, the next thing that happens is 3 days later it trades.
Yeah, no, that's true, but I can't afford for this stock to go to 25 or 30. It's not gonna fucking happen. We can't let that happen in my watch.
Martin, is it fair to say that trading the market is much more difficult when you don't have advance notice or information of what's about to happen? Is that what you're experiencing right now for the first time?
It's not the first time. What are you talking about? I've never insider traded.
All right.
I'm just pissed off. Like this is they had a bad quarter. It's a bad company. They're not doing well, and the stock's fucking going up. Well, I'm short. It's not supposed to work.
We're gonna have to get on our game. We have to get more synthetics in there.
It's not just AMC that happens, dude. Like, did you see Amazon or Google's quarter? The same shit happened.
It's not my. This isn't.
Top and bottom.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Carvana missed brutally. It was up 40%, and they're the biggest fraud there is.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something about all these stocks. Sick of this shit.
Yo, I just wanted to say thank you. This is the funniest shit I've ever listened to.
Did you?
Than reality TV.
Did you hear my venture capital? Did you hear my VC pitch this morning?
No.
Oh yeah, you got to hear that. That topped this by a long shot.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say, man. Yeah.
You have a deck pick?
I did a VC pitch with the top crypto fund, multi-billion-dollar crypto fund, live on Twitter Spaces.
I was gonna say if you had a deck pick.
I did not send a dick pic. I sent a deck.
Deck pick. That's what I was saying.
Slide deck, not slide dick.
I was joking.
So anyway, if I did that, then I definitely get the investment. But no, listen.
Okay, I'm curious. What is your thesis right now with the dividend, with this alternate stock? What is your thesis?
My thesis on the stock is the same as every other stock, which is the stock is more expensive than a rational buyer would pay for it in a private equity style auction. This company would go for somewhere between $6 to $12. It's trading at 20, so that will stop as people come to their senses over time and sell the stock. I mean, that's basically how I made money in the market for a long time.
Okay, but you're dealing with, I mean, these guys are obviously very adamant about their position, about creating change.
Every long is a fan of the company they're invested in, right? I mean, that's not changed because of AMC, you know.
But is this not something different than you've experienced before and ever in stock trading where this movement
you have to you want to see evangelism, you got to see some of the shit on Wall Street. I actually have a T-shirt an old T-shirt in let me show you actually in live stream real quick. Some people listening to this. I have a really old T-shirt that a company made for me, and it says "Got CHTP." So I was the big bull on this stock called CHTP, and the company made me a T-shirt. You know, like Got Milk. It was Got CHTP, which was their stock ticker. The company was acquired after a while. It was not a good investment for me, but I used to tell Wall Street all the time. So like, it's a big difference between some couple of guys, you know, like Travis or whoever these fools are, you know, that own 50 shares of a stock, and somebody who owns millions of shares of a stock. Like, that's evangelism. Like, I can go to every fund on Wall Street. There was a guy, RA Capital, he pitched every fund on Wall Street, his biggest holding, called Sequinome. He did a roadshow for his own stock pick. He's not affiliated with the company, he's just a stockholder. So there's evangelism in the stock market. People talk their book. That's not new. It's just happening on a distributed basis, so that's sort of a little new, but every stockholder likes the company and the stock they're in, and I think nobody wants to give up on a stock. If you're saying that there's something unique here, that people are going to stay irrational forever, that's just not true. I think that if there's a bad quarter, or if the company starts to perform poorly, I think the stock will go down. I don't think it matters if...
Would you consider that a bad quarter?
It was bad-ish. It wasn't that bad. It was probably better than expected. They obviously...
Okay.
Look, their year-over-year numbers are coming from when they were closed. Of course the numbers are going to look great.
Compared to
Coming
what?
from nothing.
Compared to what?
The revenue, so to me...
That's what I'm saying. Their year-over-year
the revenue did...
comparative to when the theaters were closed. So yeah, they look good now.
The revenue did better than I thought it would do. The cost management was not great, but I kind of give them a pass.
How much cash did they burn?
It's kind of crazy that this time we need the market to stay rational longer than they stay irrational.
It's always the case, though. That's
But that's what I'm getting at is if these apes are irrational and they hold, what's then the thesis then through the ape equity and then the AMC stock if they hold?
The thesis is that you're saying something I'm not agreeing with. Everybody else in this room can agree with it. It doesn't matter to me. I don't think that people will hold a stock if at a certain price if the results get materially worse.
Yeah, I agree, Martin. Like, they're not holding, right? All of them haven't been, because it's come down from 70 to, right, 14. Some of them have, and some of them
No,
haven't.
they've all said that it could go to 1,000, and they will continue.
Nobody, you don't have a census of all AMC stockholders, right? There's,
No, 100%, which is why it's a logical fallacy.
Yeah, but this is what retail is saying. I mean, even
who's retail? You talk to every single stockholder?
It's just that we can now hear all of retail because we have a...
Yeah, the people you can hear, which are not, that's a terrible sample bias, right? Like, if you think about how do you sample, like, the most enthusiastic people respond to your sample, that's not a good sample. You want the sample of people who are like, yeah, my buddy told me to buy AMC, so I bought a little...
Right?
Wait a minute, but isn't that the question? Is the people in this, is that what the majority sample is?
I don't think it matters.
Getting an accurate, simple
it's irrelevant. Marginal...
Here's an accurate and simple thing. The stock has come down from 72 to 22.
No, exactly, and marginal buyers...
That doesn't happen. If they're not selling.
9 months.
Yeah, hold on. 2 hands. I just gotta give you my point of view. So, marginal buyers and sellers are the ones who determine prices of stocks, right? So the people who own a stock and put it away and say, I'm never going to trade this again, they don't affect the stock market, right? It's the next buyer and seller that affects the stock market. Brendan?
I agree. Bingo. Oh, you nailed it, right? It's the incremental, the next marginal buyer.
Yeah, and all it takes is one marginal buyer. Like, every single ape can own every single share, and all it takes is one ape to be like, yeah, I'm out. And it's down to 5, right? And that's the last sale. Unless there's an incremental buyer, that last sale will persist, and that last sale is the going price. So...
Well, okay, then here's my ask. What is the thesis for combating the ape equity? What's
I don't have to combat it. It's a company that's worth a lot less than it's trading at. That's my thesis. it's gonna.
He's talking about the preferreds, which is just it's literally a vehicle for dilution.
It's a very sort of pathetic and transparent. I mean,
Dilution, yeah.
When he kept saying.
It's very close to fixed income in its properties. They would never get you. It's not an equity product. It's in terms of the way it gets handled for taxation, the way it gets handled from a trading perspective. That thing is it's a bond in a stock's stock's clothing.
Well, you know a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, two. You're talking too much, man. So I guess to me, one of the things that really troubled me, again, if I were an AMC long, or in my case, as an AMC short, what I enjoyed listening to, was quite frankly just the insanity of the CEO. Like, that was one of the weirdest earnings calls I've ever listened to. And maybe, again, the guy's sort of doing his kabuki theater, but, like, it was so strange. Just go on mute if you're, while I'm talking, and when you want to talk, go unmute. That's how you do it, 2 hands. Otherwise, we get to hear your static.
Nasally breathing.
Yeah. So anyway,
I love the nasally breathing.
So anyway, all right, buddy. So
hey, look, that's not an argument. All I'm asking.
Just learn to take your turn. So anyway, the call was a really bizarre thing, right? I mean, they had. The guy kept saying, today we pounced, and I'm just sitting there like, what did you didn't pounce, like, what are you doing? You're splitting your stock? Is that pouncing?
And then tweets when pounced, like, really?
Oh, I missed the AMC earnings call. I was actually in Vegas this morning. So.
Oh, it was a riot. He kept talking about how today we pounced. Like, I said we were gonna pounce, and today we pounced.
Damn it.
I'm like, what? You created a tracking stock?
Can I ask you guys if you understand what the deal So basically, is he splitting the tickers?
Yeah, I mean, so to me, it's retarded. It's a mix of a ticker change, right, with a stock split. I mean,
and a little bit of a bond offering in there.
And so is it like Google that has 2 different share classes? Like, there's Google and
It's
right?
it's a tracking stock in essence.
Okay.
But it has none of the the
Benefits.
advantages of a preferred stock. A
Yeah.
preferred basically is common and bonds. There's a set dividend schedule. Like I just went over this like in the beginning of the space. Like it doesn't have any of the advantages of a preferred stock. So it's basically a cryptocurrency.
No, it's
it's
a ticker change. Don't you think?
He's calling it a currency.
Well,
Martin. Like
this is a
he
Class
literally
A dividend.
say that this is a currency. Like this is going to be the currency that they can use to raise to capex to cap raise to
raise money from them.
to do M&A
I got a
to
question.
pay off
What do
debt.
you
Like
guys?
he's literally calling it a currency.
What do
It's
you
a Class A
what do you
dividend,
guys
and
so much?
it's a different stock ticker that is offered as a dividend, and therefore it has to be acquired. Where's the economic value? Where is the economic value?
No,
Why
he
do
had
you
to make
guys
it a different
care
ticker
so
because
much about
it's
it?
withheld. Stop talking over me. He had to make it a different ticker because they withheld authorized shares and they withheld executive comp. He had to make it a different ticker because all he had were these preferred equity units or whatever from 2013, and it's a workaround to say no to authorized shares and no to executive comp. That's what it is.
Okay.
Period.
And Amy, what the thesis is, I guess, on the ape side, is what the thesis is that it's oversold multiple times. So if it's oversold multiple times, then those that would have to go acquire this dividend
There's no
outside
evidence.
of the
There's no evidence of
516
synthetic
million.
shares.
Yeah, that's just conspiracy.
Stop trading back.
Well, of course there's, but no, what I'm saying is there's no evidence. You don't have to report your short position. So that's the crux, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nobody knows.
They have 140% short interest. AMC has. I don't
Nobody's
think
short
they've
AMC.
been over 21%.
I'm the only fucking person short AMC. No, nobody's bothering.
And the short interest is dropping. The short interest is dropping.
What's up, Danny?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
You cannot base a synthetic short piece on how many times a stock trades back and forth.
And regardless,
Let's hear. Hey guys, let's hear from Danny real quick.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Why it doesn't matter to you guys? Why
Because
you
it
being
makes you
so
upset.
angry?
Reallocate
It
capital
makes
in
you
the
upset
market.
is why.
No, Danny,
Makes who?
can we let him finish, please?
He makes who upset?
You, specifically you. We're doing this for you, Dan.
Okay.
Have you seen the Truman Show? It's like that, but it's real and it's your life. And the whole point of the play is to get you to sell.
Well, you don't have to troll every single person. Is a serious question?
No, I'm just asking what you get out of this.
I'm trying to make money.
Capital in this market, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to make money. I think that's a serious answer.
You what?
Trying to make money.
Okay, so how do you make the money?
Shorting the overvalued stock and then buying it lower.
How do you do that?
I look for overvalued stocks.
And buy it back lower.
I look at hundreds of stocks. I look for overvalued stocks. When I find one, I sell.
How do you find them?
I've done this for 20 years. I learned at one of the best hedge funds in the world.
Okay, but
You go to one of these conferences, basically.
Enrique, in 20 years, have you ever seen a movement like this? They're the apes, for crying out loud. They're the apes.
Doesn't make
They have a moniker. They have a symbol. They have a mantra. What's going on here?
doesn't impress me.
Yeah, that means nothing.
We have lost.
It means nothing, but it hasn't ever happened before. That's
Yeah,
what I'm getting at.
yeah.
Has it ever happened?
Hundreds of times.
You?
Hundreds of times.
I mean, are you new to the stock market? Do you not know about Tesla and Tesla Q and everything that's gone on with this?
Well,
is
that's
not
just
new.
that's just the Twitter era.
The thing that is new this time is investors have locked the float of a company away from.
No, they haven't.
Nah.
No, they haven't. The most that retail owns is 51%.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
what.
locking
Are you saying that the reporting shareholder interest is a lie?
That's not the shareholder interest.
Every
Look at
stock-
Fidelity.
Every stock is 100% owned by its shareholders. That's never changed either.
Okay, so
You
if
don't own 90%
okay,
of the float.
hold on. Going back to the thesis of the ape thesis. The ape thesis says that it's oversold by multiples of the float, which means we're into the billions.
That's like
billions of being oversold. The multiples.
yeah. So just real quick, sorry guys, I'm just mute everyone real quick.